Well, hello again, and here we are for another video from yours truly, Stu from HirsuteForHappiness.com. With any luck, you will have seen the two previous videos that have had some views, not hundreds, well hundreds, not thousands, but I'm sure we'll get there. Had a lot of positive feedback from the guys who've actually tried out the techniques, but I'm not actually here to talk to you today about styling or anything like that. I'm really here to talk to you about HirsuteForHappiness.com, where the idea came from and the reason I started it. I also felt like sitting down. I did the last two videos standing up, so just thought I'm feeling a bit more relaxed and chilled out really. So Hirsute for Happiness, that's basically the message that I came up with some time ago. For a long time I've had different types of facial hair. I started off with small, tiny little goatee, never really let it grow out. It was more of just a token gesture. Went to university and really kind of embraced my ability to do what I wanted without my mum's disapproval. So I really let it grow. And for me, I thought it was quite something, but looking back on it, it wasn't too spectacular as a young man. I also grew out my sideburns and would have fairly big lamb chop sideburns going on, but ultimately I was never fully happy with the look that I had and would end up shaving it off or trying something new. Whether that was an expression of me trying to find what I preferred, I don't know, but I think a lot of it was down to the fact that it just didn't look right. I wasn't happy with it. Now most of that is probably down to the fact that I was quite young, and obviously the hairs were thin, fairly sparse and quite patchy, but also the health of it. I didn't know how to look after my facial hair really, and so it became a bit of a chore. So on and off I've had these various beards, and then a number of years back I started to grow a full beard, and I really wanted to get the big full beard, you know, the proper beard, such as Enoch over on Beardfellows, you know, that kind of really full on healthy pelt. But I could just never do it. I didn't know what I was doing. I was using the wrong products. I wasn't grooming it correctly. It just became a mess, and I kept trying to cut it into shape, and I'd end up making mistakes and chasing it back towards my chin because that side was too short, this side, or it would curl under. I just didn't know what I was doing. It was an absolute nightmare. And Movember rescued me. Really sounds strange to say, but for the first time I did Movember, I shaved everything off as per the rules. I'm not going to be one of those cheating guys that lets their hair build up for a few weeks just so that they can start off with some form of moustache at the start of the month. That wasn't my thing, so I shaved everything off. The beard went, much to my wife and my family's joy, and I started again, and it was basically from that I joined the Handlebar Club forum, and on that forum there were some amazing guys with amazing facial hair. I mean, these guys' moustaches were unbelievable, everything that I wanted mine to become. And so I took on their advice, and the biggest thing was really that you just got to embrace what you've got and enjoy it. And so I then started to think about where I'd gone wrong with my beard and where other guys must go wrong with their beards. And I speak to so many guys now, and it makes me really sad when they're just like, oh, it just starts itching, it's so itchy, so I just have to shave it off. And I just think, God, that was me, you know, I was doing it wrong. And I think every guy should be able to experience facial hair. They should be hirsute, and they should be happy with it. Hirsute for happiness. So that's where we come from. And so the idea really is, I want to try and help educate guys in how to get the best from their facial hair. So Hirsute for Happiness is about having fun with your face, and the best way that you can do that is to really just let it happen, you know, go with it. And so I've come up with a couple of ideas that I think are guidelines, and I'll bring out videos in more detail for each one of these later on as we go through. So the first one is acceptance. So step number one on the path to facial hairvana, if you will, is acceptance, and that is acceptance of your facial hair. So stop comparing it to that guy that you know. Stop comparing it to the models that you see It's your facial hair. It's yours, you own it, no one else is going to have anything like it. It's your projection from your face into the world. And so I think it's really important to just be happy with what you've got and learn to love that. And if you're happy with what you've got, then you can work with it. Just stop criticising yourself, stop peering in the mirror from this far away. Who else looks at our face this close? My moustache, if I get close enough, probably doesn't look too great. But from back here, you know, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'm comfortable with it now, and I've embraced the fact that it does what it wants to do most days. The second point is just let the thing grow. It's so many guys, I keep cutting it back to try and promote growth. Rubbish. It doesn't work. Your hair's dead. So just get over it. All the action's taking place inside your skin at the hair follicle, so trimming the ends ain't going to make any difference. So get over that one. Let it grow. Let it grow. That's all I'm going to say. I feel compelled to burst into song, but that is due to my children's obsession with Frozen, but I'll save that one for another time. The other thing is to think about your general health. So we're animals. I don't care what your ideas are, we are animals. If you were to describe a healthy dog, you would describe him as having a healthy shiny coat. This is our healthy shiny coat. So if this isn't healthy and shiny looking, then there's probably some indication that our lifestyle is not healthy, allowing us to produce a good healthy coat. Of course there's care products that come into this, but the main things are, you know, you can't overcome your genetics. So if it's not grown in because no one in your family's ever had a beard, it's unlikely you're going to grow one. Something you're going to have to accept, really. But yeah, using the right products, make sure you clean it with the right products, groom it with the right products, and style it with the right products will make a massive difference. One of the biggest problems I had, to be fair, early on. And then the last one on this pathway of achieving facial Nirvana is to really wear it well, wear it with pride, become a beard ambassador, like a moustache mascot. Just get it out there in people's faces and be proud, lead by example. Be that cool guy with the beard, with the amazing beard that looks awesome. So that's kind of where I think we should be going with this. I think every guy can have an amazing beard, amazing moustache, amazing chops, goatee, whatever you want to do, as long as you accept what you've got. Rule number one, acceptance. Let the thing grow. Stop cutting it back, guys. Just let it grow for 6 months at least. I did a year no trim, and this is the result. Previous to that, it was just awful. Then we're looking at your health. This one's probably a more long-term one. Small changes. I'm not saying live your life like a saint, but there's things we can do. Again, I'll go into this later. And then finally, yeah, wear it well and be proud. So that's pretty much where we're going with HirsuteForHappiness.com. I want you all to become part of this, and I've got something that I'm holding back on at the moment that I'll reveal very soon, that hopefully you'll all get behind and embrace. So stay tuned for that one. Please leave your comments below, and if you've got any questions, again, pop them in there. I'm always happy to ask. Hit me up in the usual places: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course HirsuteForHappiness.com, where I've got a lot more reviews coming out for various products. Got some great beard oils in the pipeline from various people, and I've got a range of articles that I'm looking to put together to back up the thing that I'm going to be talking to you about in hopefully about a month's time. So until then, stay happy and be cool.